Tonight, a ton of sparkling wine will be popped, but how do we know if we're drinking the right stuff? What do we choose? What glasses do we drink it out of? This guy knows his baby duck. Randall MacDonald knows everything champagne and joins us now.
Did you even notice I wear my champagne ascot?
I did notice. Of course you did.
Of course I did.
There are so many choices in the liquor store.
There are.
Where are we going? What's the difference between Cava, Prosecco, Champagne, Vintage, Sec, Brut, what?
Okay. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to, the primary difference, and thank you for the nice little teaser from La Champagnerie in Montreal that you played earlier. The primary difference is all wines that sparkle are sparkling wine, but not all of them are champagne, and it's by region. So we're going to start with Prosecco. Prosecco is from Italy, and the big difference is how it is made, and it's made in tanks. So next we're going to move to Spain.
Cava.
And this is a Cava. So again, you get a bit of a different taste.
Okay, so is one better than the other, or just...
You know, and this is really about taste. So the thing that's happened now is Prosecco and Cava people use interchangeably because they're very similar. I find Prosecco can be a bit fruitier and sweeter. This particular Prosecco isn't, and that's why I really like it. Cavas can be a bit drier, and again, it's just because of the region that they're made. But Cava is made in the same method as Champagne. Now, price-wise, this is about 20. This is 25.
And then Champagne.
So, yeah, hey, boom, exactly. But I think for your price point, Cava, you really do well with a Cava. Because it's same method, just because of their economy, etc. You get it for a great deal.
Perfect.
Now, I want to specifically talk about this one, Benjamin Bridge. It is Canadian champagne, yay Canada.
Not champagne, sparkling wine. I corrected.
Whoa!
The champagne
You got me all confused. Okay, that's it, I'm out.
Let me take over.
Tell me, Master. It has been getting rave reviews. One of the top champagne critics in Canada, sparkling wine critics, said it's one of the best sparkling wines he's had out of Canada. And what I really like about this one, again, price point is $35. So very accessible, and you're getting a great product. Now, we're going to move into actual champagnes. So again, you can only be a champagne if you're from the Champagne region in France. So here we have the Widow, God bless. You know, it's a very consistent, lovely bubble. It's about $65.
And you can get it cheaper at Costco.
Stacy Brutzel.
It's true. Vintage. When you say vintage, that's really expensive. That means that it just comes from 1 year of grapes as opposed to sort of mixing it.
That's exactly right. So the thing about the Yellow Label, we'll talk about this one specifically, is that they blend different years together. So that when you buy a bottle of Yellow Label, it'll pretty much taste the same all the time, very consistent. A vintage is a declared year. So they say this year of grapes is amazing, and we are going to declare that as a vintage. So this will have a very distinct taste from another vintage you might have. So some people prefer different years, and it's been limited quantities. So when it's gone, it's gone.
Quickly, we got to rolling through. Brut, is this demi-sec?
This is demi-sec.
Demi-sec means sweet.
Demi-sec means sweet.
Brut means a little bit...
Brut means dry.
Drier.
Drier, yeah. So demi-sec, you would serve this for a dessert.
All right, let's open up a bottle.
Let's open up a bottle.
And I heard that it's supposed to be as quiet as a nun in mass passing gas. It's supposed to be that quiet.
That is exactly right. So if you hear corks going pop, terrible.
You're wasting, right?
You're wasting. All your bubbles fly to the surface. So your cage should have 7 turns. 6, 7, perfect. Once you take your cage off, never leave your cork unattended.
I've done that before because it will
fly.
It'll
now
take care of itself.
Okay. That was a loud nun. She had chili last night.
I think so. All right, perfect. And you're supposed to drink the good stuff first. And save the baby duck for afterwards, right?
If you bring out baby duck, I'm leaving.
Does it come in a box?
So, cheers.
Okay.
So yes, that is absolutely right. You have to drink. It's bad luck if you don't. Yes, you
what do we drink?
You always start with your best first, when your palate is its freshest, and then later on in the evening, people just want to drink, so move to your cheaper stuff.
What glass are you supposed to drink it out of?
Correct. So we're going to talk about worst to best. So your worst glass for bubbles is the coupe. Now, I love the coupe because it's glamorous and, you know, very la la la. And there's also a falsity. It was not based on the size of Marie Antoinette's breast. That is not true. that is not true.
News to me.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Okay.
But the reason is too much surface. Your bubbles just kind of fly out, you lose them. So, but it's great, like if you're just having a Prosecco, Cava, you know, something, go for it. Looks fine, it's glamorous. The flute, also bad for your bubbles.
Which I totally have.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
But the thing about the flute is it's better than the coupe because you have a smaller surface. You get the beautiful, you can watch your bubbles, it's beautiful. The problem is if you're gonna drink a vintage where you've spent good money on it, you miss all the nose.
Okay.
And what people forget about champagnes is it's wine. And there is a nose to it. So this is the best glass because you can also, when you're drinking it, your nose gets in there, you can enjoy it. I particularly love this glassware. It's from Nova Scotian Crystal. Who knew we had a crystal company in Canada, but we do. They make beautiful lead crystal, and this pattern is called Titanic, and it's based on the light fixtures from the Titanic. And as you know, I'm obsessed with the Titanic, and they have a great history with the Titanic.
All right, well, the ship's going down because our segment's over. We have run out of time.
Holy, I need a drink.
Awesome. Cheers, my friend. Happy New Year.
Cheers. Happy New Year, everybody.
And now you are educated on sparkling wine. Here's
exactly.
Carrie.